Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Once again, I'm Nev from Nev's Tech Bits, and today we're taking a look at a ThinkPad Yoga X1 4th generation Colonel Sanders 4-size reference. I don't have any bananas, I'm sorry, y'all. Anyways, let's take a quick look at this. Very thin, very light, very nice. Not bad at all. We're seeing the advent of the loss of the USB cable. And what do we have here? We have network, a mini network. It didn't come with a mini network card. I believe that is USB-C power, USB standard, VGA, not VGA, HDMI, headset in, and over on the other side we get the pen, we get the power button, another USB, and then a huge area for the fan, and then of course the lock area. Not much to see on the back, of course. You open her up, actually, we got speed holes on the top here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put your Yoga on the floor. Gotta get up to get down. Anyway, so here's the Yoga. This particular unit is an i5. There's not a whole lot of flex in the keyboard. It feels like we got some aluminum. It's very cool. This thing does run hot. I've run a benchmark on it already, and it runs pretty warm. Nice big screen. Very, very light unit. You know what? I got to scale right back here for shipping and whatnot. Let me measure it up. This thing weighs, whoa, perfectly, 1,300 grams. 1,300 grams, ladies and gentlemen. And we actually have Phillips head screws to get in here. I love that stuff. Love that stuff. Anyways, I'm going to open this thing up, turn her on, get her going. I'll run a benchmark. We'll see how she does. But it definitely feels very sturdy. You guys ever buy an Acer laptop? Sorry, I'm just so thrown off when they put the button on the side here. You ever buy an Acer laptop and it just feels kind of flimsy? Like it works, but it's all flimsy. I'm sure that this is actually aluminum, and they probably like it that way because they need it to pipe away the heat. Of course, you got your finger scanner there. You got your IBM red dot in the middle, and I like the size of this keypad. Actually, it's very nice. Often I'll have issues with giant keypads on the X1 series, the carbon series, and I'll be typing away and my freaking hand hits this thing, but not on this. It's nice. You got the clickies down there too. All in all, I'm pretty happy with it. Anyways, let me fire up a benchmark, get Colonel Sanders standing up at attention, and we'll be right back. Okay, so far so good. We have multiple cores, that's for sure. We have Intel UHD 620 graphics. Apparently that can handle some pretty good video. I mean, it's not like it's a Quadro or anything like that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 practical cores. Is that what you call it? Not actual cores. Eight practical cores, and there'll be 4 real cores, right? Anyways, 16 gigabytes RAM. That's very nice. That's very cool. Let's see what the benchmark hits when we run pass mark, performance mark. I love this thing. It gives us a number at the end to say exactly how fast it is. Yeah, so again, this is an i5 826.5U operating at 1.6 gigahertz. That's not really great. Honestly, this thing it sounds like it has power, but it doesn't actually have power. I mean, if we're talking about a car and I was out in Alberta, my buddy would be saying, she's got no balls, man. But if you're just walking around, if you want to look dainty, if you want to look good in a suit, if you got the ability to talk in front of a bunch of people, you're taking this into a boardroom, and you might be taking it in there to impress people. And you're taking this because it's super freaking light, and it is super light. I'm sure if any of you had to take a regular size, not an Ultrabook, but a regular size laptop in, let's say, 2005, like 3 pounds, man, 3 pounds, that thing will get heavier and heavier as you carry it around. But then again, if you're in school, you already got a lot of junk that you have to carry around with you. So let's start up this benchmark. I will show you how the video goes, because that's primarily what everyone's interested in. But it is light. It's very light. It's very nice. It's very cool to the touch. If you take this with you, you'll look very professional. This thing is over $2,000, and man, for that kind of money, it better be able to pull off some action, right? Anywho, I'll come back when the action starts happening. Alright, I don't like the looks of this. This is always a bad sign when you're zooming in and out on text and it starts slowing down. I legitimately only run into this stuff when it's You know what, the last time I ran into this, it was from an IBM system before it went to Lenovo. So this definitely isn't a good sign. Once again, it's light, it's very nice, but I kind of wonder when it does stuff like this to me. Alright, we got the first DirectX test. You get about 20 frames a second on here. Plane's moving at a regular steady rate. Oh, we're at 1920 times 1080 times 32, 8x multi-sample. Very nice, very nice. Okay, I've definitely seen them move faster than that. Next up, we got DirectX 10 going at about 7 frames per second on the Intel UHD Graphics 620. Not very fast. You get the idea. Alright, I haven't seen that before. DirectX 11 test lost focus during initialization. Okay. Okay, I actually think we had a crash here. So I'll let you know, I ran this test earlier and I got 2000, which is just above the Carbon X1 second generation. That's super old. That's super old. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see if maybe I need to update the drivers. Maybe I missed something here. And then we'll run this test again. Okay, this is a bad sign. Now it's hanging on startup. I do not like the looks of this. So, alright, so this is a little bit concerning. I finally got it reset. And it just wants to scroll down. Okay, I'm going to unplug it. Same thing. What the hell? What is going on here? Okay, I had to do a power off and remove it into a different room, but I don't seem to have the scroll down issue. And I'm still trying to figure out exactly where that came from. That's kind of sketchy. I'm not too happy with that. So sketchy seems to be a bit the name of the game when it comes to this unit, because we bought this new, and I'm not sure how well it's going to show up, but I got a scratch right here on the hinge. I'm not too pleased with that. Again, we bought this new directly off of Lenovo's website, or at least that is what I am told. And right now I'm using the Windows, or not the Windows, the Lenovo utility for driver updates. I frickin' love this thing. Automatically downloads all the drivers you need. It's just good. It's great. It's good as gold, folks. Alright, so did a driver update, and it looks beautiful. Those fonts are moving by like they're supposed to now. Hopefully everything else will be nicer too. Alright, we're getting a higher frame rate this round. Not by much, but trees ain't moving much faster though. 6 frames per second. Oh yeah, DirectX times 12. DirectX 12, I mean 20 frames per second. Sorry ladies and gentlemen, it's getting a bit late. These driver updates took longer than I thought, but still, not so bad, not so bad. Now, get the ship tests. Not the greatest. Not bad. So definitely, basically, what we're getting at here is this thing is not made for gaming at all. It is all suit and tie on this one, ladies and gentlemen. If you want something with CAD power, regular power, this is not what you're after. Alright, so the benchmark's about the same. Next up, let's take the sucker apart and see what's on the inside. Okay, so quick looks inside shows us we don't really got a lot going on here. We got the giant battery, of course, CPU fan, super mini fan blades, the heatsink pipe. Take it up here. It's cooled off over there. Once again, we got a lot of area in there when it comes to the way out. Do you know the way? Speakers, giant speakers. NVMe, I think it's NVMe. Yep, NVMe, SSD. And where's the RAM? The RAM must be soldered right in here. I am not seeing a place to upgrade any RAM, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, the RAM must be soldered right in. Oh, look at that. Look how cute. That's the Wi-Fi. Look how cute. Oh, it's so cute. Here's my thumb. Oh, it's so cute. That must be AC. I'd be surprised if it wasn't AX, actually. No, it doesn't say, but interesting. Not a whole lot going on there. Really easy to get into. I like it. I hope that the person who's going to be using this doesn't experience the same kind of problems I've been experiencing. Other than that, like, it's relatively meh as far as fastness goes. Yeah, you're going to be able to check your emails. Yeah, you're going to be able to check your Word documents. And yeah, it's going to be super light and unbelievably expensive. And if that's what you want, looks super nice, acts super nice. Oh yeah, it can also bend over. That's a big deal for some people. I don't get it. I don't actually know anyone who actually uses the pen unless they're artists. There are lots of artists that like to use their pen. Whoops, I put this in wrong. You have to put it in slottedly. I have to put it in front ways first. Don't make my mistakes. Do as I say, not as I do. Right, Dad? It's slotted in.